Hello, Jester Good here, and today I'm taking a look at the LEGO Juniors 2018 The Joker Batcave Attack, which has 151 pieces, retails for $25 in the United States. Now let's take a look at the minifigures. So here's Batman, and it's the older style that's not the same as the LEGO Batman movie sets and the LEGO DC Superhero Justice League sets on the market. Both the versions, the movie versions and comic versions. So in a way, this is kind of hard to get on shelves. I mean, it also comes in the Mr. Freeze Batman set from last year. You can see the alternate facial expression there, but I guess it's circulating an older style minifigure. So here's the Joker. His torso and face do come in a lot of sets. I know this version is from the Dimensions Fun Pack. You could see a mix match where some have the torso, some have the face, so it's really not hard to get. He has a back facial printing right there. And his hammer is really cool because it has that printed bullseye piece, which isn't the most common thing to get. Here is Robin, and this version is exclusive to this set. It's the main reason a lot of people are getting it, with an exclusive face print and torso print. Got the newer style cape right there, some back torso printing, and then some back facial printing with a really nice smiling face. Really like this inclusion here, at least it has some exclusivity to the set. And then we also have this grapple gun as an accessory. So here's a build of the set. As for the Batcave, they include the Batwing, which I think is a bad design choice because the Batwing in the set is pretty pathetic. The Batcave itself does have little parts you could disconnect. For example, you see you could remove the Batwing, but you could also remove this little jail cell part because it's just on a little clip, and also this computer part, but there's really not much of a reason to do that because they're pretty small builds. I mean, look at the jail. It's literally just the door frame and a small rock piece, similar to the one in that Mountain Police Junior set. The little area where you put the Batcave actually uses, or sorry, the Batwing actually uses those little rock pieces on both sides. And that's not much of a cave there. And then on this part right here, they have attachment with a little printed piece and two little cylinders to show a radar. And then of course they have this computer design with the Batwing itself, which they make it look so much cooler on this little print. Though that is an exclusive print, which is always a nice thing about Juniors. They never use stickers. All the way up here, you can see they do use these pieces, which I always like getting those pieces even in a light gray. And they have the Batman symbol on a 2x4 tile, which that's pretty useful as a printed piece. Of course, no stickers. And they even have a bat up top here. Now, taking a look at that horrible Batwing, like I said, this looks pretty darn bad. They have, once again, the use of that 2x4 with the Batman print. They have a different little printed roof piece, as they call a roof, little slanted piece. And they have disc shooters on both sides, which you could push, and it shoots out the disc like that. I mean, in general, this looks like such a lamer version of the DC Superhero Girls Lego Batwing, in my opinion. It has almost that cylinder type shape or oval type shape. And there's not too much else going on here. It really only fits one minifigure, which would be Batman, in the space that they provide. And finally, they have the Joker car build, which does have an interesting 2x4 printed up front with the smiley face. I can see people using that outside of the setting. And they have 1x4 prints on the side, which aren't new, but still nice to get. They hold 2 sticks of dynamite behind the seat, which is kind of pointless, but just a little extra play feature. Then you have these little flames popping out, which you can move up and down. And at the back, they have this nice little ball and chain piece, which I always like getting that piece. And they do use a purple version of the Junior's car frame, which I'm not sure if we've gotten it in that color before. So that's it for the Joker's little car. Now moving on to the packaging, it's a pretty thick $20 box size. You know, it is a $25 set. You can see they say easy to build and vroom right there. The instructions are also pretty thick, and inside they don't have too much art, but they do have one, I think, all the way at the end right here with a little comic book, and I think that's pretty adorable. They do have an ad that says, "The fun continues," and you can see ages 47, then 6 to 12. So overall, I'm usually a fan of LEGO Juniors builds if they're done right, as in, you know, appealing to both kids and adults. But in my opinion, this one stays at its appeal for kids. And the $25 price does not feel like it warrants the size, because the size of this feels like, I don't know, a $20 set at most. It seems like they cut corners with the Batwing build, which just looks pretty terrible in my opinion. And then the design of the Joker car, while it's okay, it just isn't the most interesting thing out there. There are some nice prints, don't get me wrong, with this little smiling face and the Batcave computer. And of course, the main reason a lot of adults will be getting this is the Robin minifigure, but I don't think that's enough to warrant the $25 price. So if all that considered, I rate this one a C. Be wary of spending 25 bucks on this. I'd say wait for it on clearance, But if you buy it now, you may get some enjoyment from some of the different pieces included, which are LEGO Junior regulars. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.